Hello, hey everyone. Okay, I just wanted to show you a couple tricks on the alignment and using your light burn and your Falcon or your laser if you are a whatever that laser is. Okay, the engraving laser. So on the Falcon, you want to make sure that you go under your device settings and you want to deselect. Okay, this one is usually checked on, so you want to check it off. That's the first thing you want to do. The reason for is because you want to have your current positioning whatever you have left it to continue your work, because every time the system so restart it can go to auto home by default. Second thing, you want to select over here, make sure that you select current position. Okay, current position, and then you want to have your job origin, you want to have it in the middle. Now I'm gonna show you why, because this is good for alignment when you're trying to do certain work and then you need exact alignment. So the other thing that you do once you have connected your item, your computer, uh, eventually you make sure that you have your computer over here. If you don't see ready over here, all you do, you hit on frame, so you're gonna give the time for it to reconnect and to refresh, and then from that point you will be fine. So now, to make your alignment, some people will tell you for whatever you want to do, try to adjust the thing, which is good. Okay, you try to adjust your paper, and which is good, but there is a problem with that, is that you may not always have the accurate dimension. So let's say we want to align this card, this board. Okay, the first thing you're gonna do is to take the measurement. Okay, so you're gonna take your measurement with your ruler. You're gonna take your measurement whatever you find. So in this case here, whatever measurement you have in centimeter, okay, it is the next number for millimeter. So let's say, for instance, you have here a measurement that goes up to 21. Okay, so you have 21, and the one that comes after is a 10. So you have 21 10, 21 20, 21 30, 21 40. So 21 40 in millimeter is, so 21, okay, 40. So in millimeter it will be 214. So that would be 214 millimeter. Okay, so you just remove the last number from your calculation. So here will be what, it will be 16, and then 16 we go after, we have 16 and 4. So 16 and 4, that would be 164. So that would be 164 millimeter. So you will have a dimension of 214 by 164. So you're gonna make your rectangle. Okay, so once you have made your rectangle, all you do, you're gonna trace that rectangle on your paper out there. Okay, you want to use a sheet of paper, I forgot to let you know. So a sheet of paper, okay, you just trace it over it. So once you have done so, you go and you start your tracing, and you're gonna trace over whatever area that has to be. So now you know for certain this is your area, how you're gonna work. So all you do, you take, okay, we're gonna stop this one. There you go. So we're gonna send it back to origin, go to origin, and here go back right where we want it to be, in the middle. So at this point now we have all our item at the origin and in the middle. Now you're gonna take your frame, okay, you can tape, okay, you can tape here somewhere down for it not to move. Okay, do however you can, but make sure that this doesn't move. Once you have made sure that it doesn't move, you just now align this inside the frame that you did. Okay, so once you have aligned it, you can now go ahead and do your design, whatever that design is. So all you have to do is to measure it. You will measure whatever distance that you have from the bottom of this hole to here. You're gonna measure it, you're gonna measure this side, you're gonna measure the top. So you measure everything and you're trying to reproduce the measurement over here. After that, you put on now your text, and we're gonna make it. So now we have our text measured accordingly, the size of the item, the top, the left, and where we want to have it. And now we're gonna engrave. And then here we are. We have now an engraved where we want. So the good thing about starting with the center, okay, the good thing about starting with the center is that it gives you a better place where you want it to start. You know, it's the center. Now, another thing that you want to also to know is that on the back over here, you see that little arrow here? That's pretty much after the arrow, you have the length that is somewhere over here. So to align, you want to align this to whatever you want to have, you want it to be. So if you align this arrow to whatever your edge is, then you will know that your edge, your writings will be right at your edge. So let's say, for instance, we want to align this at the line here, okay? So we're gonna do this and do that. So what it does, he will make sure that whatever writing we do will be right at this edge somewhere here. And that's how you also, another trick, align in order to make something. Same principle with this one. We want to do a writing. So we're gonna make the measurement. We find our center. Once we find our center, we calculate how much that is. And since it's a square, pretty much a square, that is a cut through it. So it should be the same on both sides. So once we have find our center, now we have the measurement. So here we have 10, 11. So that will be 11 centimeter will be 110 millimeter. So we're gonna make a circle of that size. Okay, now we have our circle made, right? We just use those tools over here in the corner to make the circle or the rectangle, whatever shape you have to make. And now we're gonna draw on the paper sheet over there to place our item on the center. So I did my circle, right? Now I'm gonna place my item inside the circle in order to do my writings. Here you can see that this is off the center. That's the center here. So since it's off the center, you're gonna write whatever that is, okay? You can bring your circle in the center, you select it, you hold this center dot over here, and then you just put it right in the center like this, okay? To kind of align in your center. So whatever that is, your green dot is the center, okay? This green dot, that's the center. Anyway, so we have done so. We're gonna put our writings inside, and now here's the result. We have our writings made in the center. Okay, so that's pretty much how you work with those little trick, and I hope it helps you. Thank you. Bye-bye.